Sona biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
Do you want to be saved? Do you want breakthroughs in all life endeavors? Then join Pastor W.F. Kumoyi, the Superintendent of Deeper Life Bible Church worldwide, on The Truth every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. on NTA Abeokuta Channel 12. You can also watch us on Star Times Channel 103 or on our social media handles. The Truth. It promises salvation, life-changing prophetic utterances, and liberation from bondage. Make it a date every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. for life-changing experience with Pastor W.F. Kumoyi on The Truth on NTA Abeokuta Channel 12. Jesus is Lord.
NTA Television College Refills Jos, a media hub with the pedigree of training professionals and non-professionals in the field of broadcasting and beyond, invites aspiring broadcasters to register for our short courses for the second quarter of 2026. From 13th April to 10th July 2026, the training will commence as follows: New Technologies, Optic Fiber, IP Technologies, Automation Storage Management and Wireless Technology, Foundation Understanding of Tax Reform and Practical Application of Reform Strategies, Intermediate Presentation Techniques, Administration, a Frontier of Organizational Success, Basic Camera Operation, Audio Engineering Operation and Maintenance, Digital Satellite, Microwave and RF Technologies, AI Marketing, Intermediate Drama Techniques. These courses are designed to equip participants with practical, market-ready skills in a competitive environment. The college also runs diploma and degree courses. For registration details, course schedule and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. NTA TV College, your gateway to media excellence. Announcer Management.
Good evening, and you're welcome to NTA Weekend Light on NTA Abeokuta. This is yet another exciting moment this week. Before we proceed on the program this evening, let's go on short break. We'll come back for the business of the day. Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has celebrated his wife, Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, on her 68th birthday, describing her as a woman of virtue, compassion, and unwavering faith, whose support has remained invaluable to his family and public service. The Thanksgiving service took place at the Government House Chapel in Abeokuta. Governor Abiodun thanked God for preserving their family through nearly 4 decades of marriage, recalling how their relationship began during their university days. He said their journey to become the first family of Ogun State reflects God's faithfulness and sustaining grace. Responding Mrs. Bamidele Abeokuta described her Diamond Jubilee as a renewed call to greater service, pledging to continue empowering women, children, and vulnerable groups across Ogun State through her humanitarian activities. The Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, alongside other dignitaries, praised the First Lady's humility, compassion, and unwavering support for the governor, describing her as a role model in selfless service. Delivering the sermon, President of the Ogun Baptist Conference, Reverend Oyewale Oyeniyi, urged Mrs. Abeokuta to remain steadfast in her faith and continue serving humanity, stressing that a life dedicated to God and service to others remains the greatest legacy. Abeokuta Grammar School has marked its 118th Founders' Day anniversary, with all students returning to their alma mater to celebrate their institution's enduring legacy of academic excellence and character development. The anniversary offered an opportunity to reflect on the school's contributions to educational advancement, honors its rich heritage, and reaffirm the commitment of the old boys to sustaining its legacy for generations to come. Zinat Eyowawi reports.
Students of Abeokuta Grammar School across generations came together to celebrate the institution's rich heritage and reaffirm their commitment to its continued growth and development. President General of AXOBA, Dr. Obafemi Kotoye, highlighted the association's achievements, including infrastructural projects to improve teaching and learning, and called for greater recognition of teachers for their invaluable contributions to nation building.
Our focus is going to be maintaining what we have. Maintaining what we have. And if we have the Zoom, I was ready to show you some slides on what is acceptable to us. I want our classroom to look modern. I want our classroom to look like we have arrived in the 21st century.
Chief Dr. Kotoye explained that graduating senior secondary school 3 students are now inducted into AXOBA on their final day in school, making them lifelong members, provided they uphold the school's core values of discipline, integrity, and excellence. Other alumni leaders reiterated the importance of giving back to the institution.
Very exciting moment, a one that is full of excitement because quite over 40 years ago, we're back to celebrate our alma mater. This is where some of us grew up as small boys and small girls, but today we are fully grown, and we are here just to come and celebrate our alma mater for giving so much to us.
The Global Secretary described Abeokuta Grammar School as a place that nurtured leadership, lifelong friendships, and a strong sense of belonging.
Alumni, we are giving back. We are giving back to our school. We are following the foundation our forefathers has laid concerning about our school. So we are following suit. So we need to come together as club, as branches at the global, to give back, to do what we're supposed to do to continue to lift up our school.
The celebration climaxed with the commissioning of a newly renovated administrative block executed by the old students as part of its commitment to improving infrastructure and enhancing the teaching and learning environment. The 118th Founders' Day anniversary reaffirmed the old boys' commitment to preserving the legacy of Abeokuta Grammar School and sustaining its tradition of excellence. In Abeokuta, Zinat Eyowawi, NTA News.
Ongoing efforts to dismantle a transnational drug trafficking syndicate smuggling tramadol into Nigeria have yielded another success with the interception of 2 long trailers loaded with tramadol pills. Salwa Khalil Ibrahim reports that this is part of other successful interdiction across the country.
The intelligence-led interdiction operation came barely a week after NDLEA operatives recovered 558,900 pills of the same psychoactive substance from the false bottom compartment of a truck that entered Lagos through the Togo-Benin Republic route. One of the two trucks already heading to Kano was tracked and intercepted along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. NDLEA officers recovered 558,000 pills of tramadol, 250 milligrams concealed in a fabricated compartment beneath the cargo floor of the trailer, and arrested the 22-year-old driver. Investigations revealed that all three trucks and consignment intercepted belonged to the same transnational drug trafficking syndicate operating along the Togo-Benin Republic-Nigerian axis. Meanwhile, two consignments of Canadian Loud, a synthetic strain of cannabis, have been intercepted at the import shed of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos. The cargoes, which arrived from Canada in cartons, were linked to a 44-year-old businesswoman who has now been arrested as the actual owner of the consignment. In Rivers State, NDLEA operatives have arrested an 80-year-old man for dealing in illicit substances. The octogenarian was found in possession of 800 grams of skunk at the time of his arrest in Ohuada. In Edo State, a couple were arrested following a raid on their illicit drug warehouse along Sapele Road, Benin City. During the raid, 22 bags of cannabis sativa weighing 219.5 kilograms and compressed blocks of Canadian Loud with a gross weight of 192.67 kilograms were seized. In Abuja, Salwa Khalil Ibrahim, NTA News.
3 suspected railway vendors are now in police custody in Oyo State after security operatives recovered vandalized railway materials worth about 200 million naira. The suspects were intercepted while allegedly transporting the materials from Niger State to Lagos. The managing director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Kayode Okpeifa, who visited the Oyo Police Command in Ibadan, described the arrest as a major breakthrough and commended both the Oyo and Railway Police, just as he reaffirms the NRC commitment to protecting railway infrastructure nationwide.
And also to say that the police officers refused all entities to compromise on these and many other cases. And we are very happy to showcase this. The next thing we also want to do today is to commend the effort of the General of Police, who has given clear directives on what to do with these camps and to seek more from him when it gets to the level of prosecution. We want to make examples out of these cases and also to let the public know the police are your friend. Just give them the information, they know what to do. Leave the rest to them. The information given will be protected and the result will be beneficial. And to tell Nigerians who are watching this, rails and railway assets are critical national treasures. They are not scraps. And for anybody who take them, we are taking the battle to the foundries where they take them to, and we will not stop until the vandalization itself get to a stop. We want to thank you, CP. We want to thank your command, your officers, and we want to thank Nigerians who keep providing us this information.
The Oyo State Commissioner of Police, Olugbenga Bimbola, in response urged the National Assembly to enact stiffer penalties for vandals and warned that anyone caught destroying public assets will face the full wrath of the law. We'll come back after this short break.
Plastics. Customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sono Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332 You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sona Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has extended the ongoing nationwide continuous voters registration exercise. The exercise, which now closes on Sunday, 26th of July 2026, is open to persons who have never registered before or turned 18 years after the last registration exercise. Also, a new self-service registration option is now available for fresh registrants to initiate and complete the registration process on their personal devices without visiting an INEC office. This option allows registrants to capture their biometrics online at cvr.inecnigeria.org. Registrants can still register physically at any INEC state or LGA office. If your PVC is lost or damaged, do not register afresh. Simply visit the online registration portal and apply for a replacement. This message is from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, making your vote count, consolidating our democracy.
Sona Maltings Limited presents glucose syrup. Glucose syrup extracted from locally sourced sorghum and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is gluten-free and tastes yummy. That's why it is the most sought-after glucose syrup by commercial food production companies as a sweetener, thickener, and moisture-retaining agent. As it doesn't crystallize, it is used in production of candy, beer, fondant, and certain canned food, and pre-made baked goods like brisket and cookies. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is made by Sona Maltings Limited. Sona Maltings glucose syrup, king in liquefied sugar.
Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. The news continues. Nigeria's push for expand access to digital television and achieve full digital broadcasting has taken a significant step forward with the training of free TV installers in Ibadan. The program, organized by the National Broadcasting Commission in collaboration with NIGUMSAT and Free TV Nigeria, is expected to improve access to free television services and create employment opportunities. Kehinde Omolosho has the details.
The ED Digital Switchover Program NBC Clementine Wamba said the training was organized to equip installers and trainees with the technical skills required for the direct-to-home platform, preparing Nigerians for the eventual migration from analog to digital broadcasting.
We're using DTT, we're using DTH, and then we're using mobile app, meaning that Nigerians can receive the free TV signal through the DTT platform, DTH, and the mobile app.
Let the installers to know how to properly install, how to properly add the DSO frequencies, and how to properly put the correct polarization and the symbol rate, such that when viewers at home watch these channels, they have a seamless experience.
Some of the installers and trainees alike describe the training as timely, saying it will equip participants with practical skills to improve service delivery while creating entrepreneurial opportunities for certified installers in the digital broadcasting industry.
I came highly expecting, and at the end of it all, my expectations are highly met.
Free TV and NiComSat is a kind of free satellite for Nigerians, and it's a kind of big opportunity for people who are looking for employment or wants to be an installer.
It will bring in so many channels for you to enjoy, and it's free. That is the big deal about NiComSat.
The collaborative initiative is expected to improve access for Nigerians, especially at the grassroots, to over 100 free television channels without monthly subscription after one-time purchase of a decoder.
Kehinde Omolosho, NTA News.
The Nigeria Customs Service has handed over 2 tanker trucks conveying suspected diverted aviation turbine fuel, Jet A1, to the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, for further investigation. The tankers were intercepted by Operation Whirlwind operatives along Zaria Road in Kano, following intelligence on the suspected diversion of the aviation fuel from its designated destinations in Abuja. Elizabeth Gila Lamido has the details.
The two tanker trucks intercepted by Operation Whirlwind operatives along Zaria Road, Kano, on the 2nd of July 2026 are at the center stage of a suspected Jet A1 diversion investigation. Preliminary findings indicate that the aviation fuel was originally designated for Octavus Depot and the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, both in Abuja, according to the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority Daily Track Manifest. Following credible intelligence and sustained surveillance, the tankers were intercepted by officers of the Nigeria Customs Service.
Fuel diversion is far more than an economic offense. It is an act of sabotage against national development, a threat to aviation safety, and a direct attack on economic stability and energy security.
The products were formally handed over to the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority for further action.
Everyone involved in the business of oil and gas must ensure that they conduct their operations within the regulatory framework of the NMDPRA.
NMDPRA says investigations and forensic verification of the products and accompanying documents will be conducted, with appropriate sanctions to follow if violations are established. In Kano, Elizabeth Yilalamido, NTA News.
Now moving ahead in Weekend Delight this evening. It is often said, what is in a name? Well, quite a lot. A single name can soften ardent hearts, turn a quarrel into a playful romance, and inspire people to do the most extraordinary things. Little wonder, lovers from the time immemorial have crafted special names for one another. What do these names reveal about love, language, identity, and culture? Let's journey across different parts of Nigeria and uncover the stories behind the pet names that warm hearts, spark laughter, and reflect the rich cultural tapestry of our people. Jonathan Amajuli is our guide.
She called me Kim. I also call her Kim.
From darling to honey, baby to sweetheart, and the culturally flavored versions like Obim and Ifemi. Pet names are more than mere words. They carry affection and admiration that no formal name can quite capture. But while some are sweet enough to melt the heart, others are wrapped in mystery, carrying meanings known only to the couple who coined them. Take for instance my tomato juice. The first time you hear it, you may wonder whether someone is declaring undying love or advertising fresh produce from Plateau State. Yet somehow, it has a way of lighting up the face of Mrs. Tomato Juice.
I call my spouse, my wife, Oshiaho. In my dialect, Oshiaho means somebody who prepares a special food. We call it aho. That food is aho. So somebody who knows how to cook it best, we call her Oshiaho.
Yebom, and it means my love in Basange.
I call my wife Treasure because of the value I attach to her.
In short, mostly, I don't call him an English pet name. It's my dialect, and I called him Dogga.
I call my partner Angel. And before I got married, I sat down, looked at all the pet names, and I fell in love with that one.
While some pet names are inspired by food and rooted in culture, others draw inspiration from weight, appearance, and occasionally from sources hard to explain. Take for instance common ones such as my ATM, my sugar plantain, my chairman, and the legendary Odogu Parara, a name that sounds less like a pet name and more like a traditional title awaiting official recognition.
When he makes me happy, he gives me money, he buys gifts for me. That is when I call him Odo. I will hype him. my love, my paddy, the father of my children.
Yes, when he gives me money, I call him Odogu, baby, my love, the mama.
There's something that they call horiki in my local dialect. When you say somebody's horiki, the head will begin to swell up like that. Even if you don't want to spend money, as you are doing the horiki, the thing will definitely force money out of your pocket. So that pet's name is just like horiki.
Then there are couples who have quietly promoted their romance into parenthood, dropping the sweethearts and sugar pies and choosing instead to call each other daddy and mommy.
Me, I feel he's outdated. And I wouldn't want him to call me mommy because I'm not his mom. But
not daddy, I'm still a young man. That is for sugar, for old men. We are still, so we are, we still have life.
Have our preferences, but I'd rather do sweetheart than let the children call me daddy.
And of course, there are those couples who stubbornly refuse pet names altogether, calling each other by their given names or by the names of their children, especially when they are angry.
If I am not in a good mood caused by her, I may go by calling her with the name of her child, one of our children, Mama Kesta.
From the way you walk to the way you smile, I want to stay with you for a long, long while. Yeah. Honey, sugar.
Well, whatever floats your boat, stick to it. So whether you're a sweetheart, an odugu, a tomato juice, an ATM, or simply daddy and mommy, take a moment and say something kind to that special person who makes your heart skip a beat. And while the pet names are flying, enjoy the rest of Newsline.
In an age where information is readily available at the touch of a button, public libraries may appear to have lost their relevance. Yet, behind the quiet shelves and the reading rooms are dedicated professionals working tirelessly to preserve knowledge, inspire learning, and bridge the gap between information and society. This report turns the spotlight on the often unsung heroes keeping public libraries alive despite growing advancement in technology and other challenges. Mercy Fabi takes us through the world of librarians.
The silence in a library is not a sign of inactivity. It is the sound of learning, discovery, and dreams taking shape. Every day, librarians organize books, guide readers to reliable information, preserve valuable records, and inspire a love of reading. Though their work often goes unnoticed, they remain custodians of knowledge and lifelong learning. For students, researchers, and job seekers, public libraries continue to provide access to information, learning opportunities, and hope for a better future.
Most of the time when I want to read, I come to the library because it's more quiet, and then when I read, I understand a lot more better.
Coming into the library gives you that undistracted attention, and at the same time, library provides you with undiluted information. Mostly the information on social media are adulterated. Librarians are very, very useful.
Papers that you cannot lay your hands on. Anytime you visit a library, they are always available for our use.
Despite the rise of the internet and artificial intelligence, librarians say their role has evolved rather than diminished. Aside lending books, they help users access digital resources, evaluate credible information, and develop essential information literacy skills.
Being in a profession that is a custodian of knowledge is something to be proud of. It's a profession that blends the whole thing together, both the analog and the digital. So we are very, very relevant.
And that concludes the packages for tonight. Join us next week for fresh edition of Weekend Delight on NTA Abeokuta. And until then, bye from me.
Step into the world of Shanghai Palette, the heartbeat of Nigeria's palette landscape, where creativity and precision unite from the very beginning. Every palette is a masterpiece, crafted with precision by our dedicated technicians at Shanghai, where precision is not just a standard, but a way of life. Promising excellence that is 100% sourced and proudly produced right here in Nigeria. Choose Shanghai products, where precision meets pride.
Proudly Nigerian.
Shanghai Palette, where quality meets the spirit of craftsmanship.
At Sono Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at Kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sono Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sono Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Guys, what we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuits ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? Yeah! The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Sono biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Watch all 104 matches live on Star Times, from the opening match to the final showdown.
And this time, it's not just watching, it's watch and win.
Subscribe or buy a Star Times decoder and stand a chance to win the 10 million naira grand prize, plus many exciting prizes nationwide with subscription packages starting from just 4,000 naira. Recharge now via Star Times app or visit any Star Times office or dealer outlet near you.
Star Times, enjoy digital life.